guys, so this video today is going to be about how to properly apply your foundation if you find that it ends up not looking like it blends into your skin very well, or it looks like it has streaks or maybe kind of patchy. I'm going to show you what to do to help that today. Starting off, we're just going to clip our hair back or pull it back into a headband, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you get your hair out of your face. Next, you want to wash your face, so we're starting off with a whole clean surface for everything. Skin prep is very important. I want to apply a hyaluronic acid cream. I got mine for about $8 I think at Walmart. This is the My Ingredients. This is what it looks like, and just scoop some out right here, and believe me, a little goes a long way. You don't need to be using a whole lot on your face, but use enough that, you know, when you rub it in, it feels like you're actually covering like the whole surface of your face. And then, so the reason that you want to be doing this is because if you start off with a nice moisturized surface for your makeup, the foundation is going to glide on a whole lot nicer and smoother. The makeup settles into all the little pores and it just doesn't look as nice. When you put like moisturizer on your face or whatever you want to use, you know, the hyaluronic acid, it kind of fills in all that. The next thing I like to do is typically I like to use the La Roche-Posay face cream, but unfortunately I don't have any right now. So right now we're just going to use the CeraVe. La Roche-Posay is a lot better because it doesn't have like all these like really harmful things. You want to wait about at least a minute or so in between applying each skincare product, just so you can give it time to fully absorb into your skin. Applying, you know, another skincare product to your face like that is just gonna again give us that nice smooth surface we want. Using the L'Oreal Lumi skin tint, I think it's a really good full coverage skin tint if you don't want to use foundation. What you want to do as well is, you know, whether you're using foundation or a skin tint, just shake it up really good. I like to take a little brush and I put a little bit on the brush, and I like to just start from the inner part of my face. As you can see, I use just a little dot and I already have so much product already on my face. A little really goes a long way, I feel. Why? Because if you start to use too much of the stuff, you will end up with very cakey makeup, and we don't want cakey makeup here. We would rather eat cake instead of wear it. The next thing you want to do is use a wet, not a dry, a wet sponge. These are better to use than a makeup brush because makeup brushes tend to do a lot of streaking on your face. I personally have been really liking using a skin tint instead of a foundation lately. It seems like it's more lightweight on my skin because it's summertime and we're sweating a lot. I feel like it's a better replacement, lighter, so I feel like my pores can breathe better, so it's not like trapping sweat when I'm hot. And then next up, I like to take concealer and I like to just place a little bit in the corners of my eyes. It doesn't have to look even. It's all getting blended out in the same way anyway. I like to put a little bit on my chin and on my forehead and a little bit right here just to brighten up. And taking a wet sponge, I like to just blend it out. It might be a little too light for me, but it all looks okay once we have everything blended out. Also, I have this bright light on my camera, or not on my camera, but on the light behind it. And I think it just makes this look brighter because when I look in the little mirror in front of me, it's not that bright. This is the final look. My foundation, I think it looks really nice. There's no patchiness, there's no, what's the word, streaks or anything. It's always really good to moisturize your skin, especially before you put your makeup on. At the end of the night, when you take all your makeup off, it's always really good to kind of give yourself a little skincare love. It just brings everything together when your skin is healthy, hydrated, and moisturized. Skincare is really basic. You don't need to do a whole lot to keep it up, in my opinion. All you need to do is always drink water, stay hydrated, throw a little moisturizer on your face, you know, whether it's in the morning or at night. Let me know if you like this video. I hope you guys follow me, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. I really love it and I appreciate all of it, and you know, it's been great. So thank you. Bye.